Hi, I'm Chef Chad. Welcome to my kitchen. Just adjusting the camera a little bit there. Tonight I'm going to do some steak tips, which is the last of the beef tenderloin that I trimmed in the very first video I made. And we're going to have that with some sauteed peppers. I've got some red peppers, some poblanos, some onions, and I've got some portobello mushrooms. I'm going to let those saute down. For the vegetables tonight, we're going to have garlic sauteed asparagus with mushrooms, and then the steak tips, which I'm going to use the last of my demi-glace as the sauce. Stick around. Hope you enjoy. I'm going to fast forward this so we can see all of these lovely vegetables sauteing. And then once we get closer to dinner time, I will be back. Okay, I'm back. So what I've been doing so far is we've had some sauteed peppers and onions. You've seen those being sauteed. I've turned on the asparagus. That is just starting to saute just a little bit. There's some garlic in there, a little bit of white salt that I've explained in other videos. The white salt is just some celery salt, table salt, garlic, onion, and white pepper. I've added some mushrooms to that. I'm going to let that go. After a few minutes, I'm going to put a cover on that so I can kind of steam the mushrooms a little bit. I'm going to let that get some heat to it. And then back here, I have a pan that's hot with some olive oil in it. I'm going to add a little bit of garlic, maybe half a tablespoon. And then to that, I'm going to add some beef tips, which I have marinated with some red wine, some Basil Hayden red wine cask bourbon, a little bit of my whiskey aged soy sauce. You can just use regular soy sauce, but I had that and I like to use it whenever I can. And a little bit of fresh black pepper. So I'm kind of making a pepper steak. And these are the tips of the beef tenderloin that I did on the very first video if you watched that. So I've got those. I also had a couple of steaks that I cut up that were left over that I didn't do the bourbon or the rhubarb glazed beef tips. So I'm gonna let those sizzle a little bit. I reserved the marinade here, and I'm going to add that to what's left of my demi-glace from a previous video also. And that's going to become the sauce for my beef tips once they cook a little bit. So we'll go back and fast forward a little bit. You'll see me put the lid on the asparagus, and we'll go from there. Okay, so we're back. We're ready for the plating. So you can see the mushroom quarters have cooked up nicely here. I've got the peppers and onions. I took the beef out of the sauce because I want to reduce that a little bit, but we've got this, again, this beautiful velvety sauce, mainly because it's from a demi-glace. And then I forgot to say the most important part. In the oven, I do have some French fries and some sweet potato fries. So I've been baking. So we've got some fries, and we've got the sweet potato fries. Go with it, everything as our starch. So I'm going to plate everything, and then I will have everything displayed for you so you can see exactly how this dinner finishes up. Thank you very much. Okay, and here we have some French fries, some sweet potato fries. Those were both done in my combination convection oven, air fryer, microwave. Mine runs a lot slower than other ones that I've used. So I did about 30 minutes on both of those in the convection oven earlier, and then I finished them off in the oven at about 425 degrees. Also, I've got my asparagus and mushrooms and my beef tips and peppers. So this concludes the beef tenderloin episodes. So I hope next time you see a beef tenderloin for sale and you think, what should I do with that? I've given you some ideas. So again, I'm Chef Chad. Thank you for coming to my kitchen.